Welcome to the Birthday Ballers podcast.
I'm Ron Weisberg, owner of StoryQuest Studios.
Ian Roberson, Birthday Ballers.
Robert Castro, Vamos Soccer Academy.
Vamos! What's up, man? Thank you so much for joining
Yes,
us.
sir. Thank you, guys.
So, what is Vamos Soccer Academy?
Vamos Soccer Academy is a youth soccer club. From 5 years old all the way up to 14, 15, 16 years old.
Cool, man. And so, when did you get that started?
6 months ago.
6 months
Brand
ago.
spanking new.
Dang, here I thought it was like something that's been around for years or something.
Yes, sir. This is the grand announcement. If you haven't heard about Vamos, you're about to.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
So yeah, man. So what got you started on that?
You know what? Just an inspiration, man. I just thought I would be able to give the kids a better opportunity to compete, to give them a different opportunity to be involved in soccer and show them what I think soccer is all about and transmit it to the kids.
Amen.
Yeah. So I guess what is soccer about? What does soccer mean to you? I guess through like the youth and your life and stuff like that. Like how has it influenced you? What does it mean to you in community and everything?
Man, soccer means so much. I guess it just means different things for different people. But to me, I mean, it was a getaway. It was something to clear my mind, to just be me, to just kind of demonstrate what I am.
Yeah.
And that's something that a lot of youth, they have trouble in other places, and I think this is a good way to kind of demonstrate that, to show them what they're all about and what they're feeling and
Kind of like
everything.
express themselves,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
develop themselves, and like become something like more than they could be, maybe.
Like discovering themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I definitely, and you explore yourself as a player, throughout your whole time and in a single game, and sometimes in like one single season and different coaching eras, different club eras. You have almost like different lives within soccer, right?
Mhm.
I feel like I personally, when I was a kid, went through 3 different like moments. It was like recreational as a really small kid, and then when I got into like around middle school and stuff, and we entered like a more competitive atmosphere, it kind of kicks into performance and like really, really almost feels like a job. And then now, after youth soccer, and we kind of just do it for the love of the game.
Right.
And it's all pure passion, and just like you go out and you pay your own money to play. It's not your parents, it's all on you. So it's like different eras in my life with soccer. But one of my favorite was competitive club, for sure. I feel like that gave me a respect for the game that you can't really get in most places, because it's focused and structured, and it's about like getting better every day and stuff. And I feel like I've been around Vamos a little bit, and I feel like there's a good energy there with the development, and everybody loves the game there.
Yeah, it's different. It's definitely different with the Hispanic culture and stuff. They definitely play soccer a different way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. And there's more like a circular, organic kind of thing that goes on, whereas in American soccer is like very direct and straightforward, and it's a little more predictable.
Right.
I grew up in North Texas playing with a lot of Mexicans, and so I actually got to learn, to play with different people, so it was really nice.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Where'd you play growing up? Which clubs?
I played here.
Yeah, you're from New Mexico, right?
I'm from New
Yeah.
Mexico. I'm here from Albuquerque, but yes, I did. I played my whole life here, and to be honest with you, I never went through the recreational stage.
Mm.
When I started playing soccer, I was just
At 2 years old, he was just like,
not that either, but when I started playing soccer in elementary school, it was always competitive, and I was just naturally good at it. And yeah, little by little, it was always, I had to do this. I had to put a team on my back. I had to produce pretty much in soccer, that I had to be good.
Cool, man. So when you're looking at a youth player that comes into your organization, what are like the traits that you're looking for that that this person is going to succeed in your organization?
Willing to learn. I mean, it's not really, it's not really anything else. I mean, there's talented kids, there's kids that have barely started, but if they want to learn, they'll get something out of it. I mean, and that's the main thing is that they have to want to learn.
Yeah.
You could be messy, but if you don't want to learn, you're not gonna get anywhere.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's the same for the acting school too. You
Yeah,
know, it's, I always say that soccer was my first acting class.
Yeah.
And yeah, it taught me so much just about community.
Yeah, you said that the day we met, actually. Yeah, you said that when we were talking after. We met at a 3v3 tournament,
Nice.
and I was like, I don't know, I think two of your guys got injured in the same game,
Yeah.
and I just kind of showed up, and you were playing my team, so I guess played with them.
Oh, nice.
And I was just like passing the ball around. I was like, oh wait, we actually have really good chemistry. Like, we're moving the ball. This is fun. I had a really good time. And then I was like, do you want to play on my team? And then it's just been like ever since then. That was cool. But yeah, day we met, you said soccer was, what was it?
The first acting class.
First acting class. Yeah, because it's that expression, right? It's like
It's a freedom.
improv.
Yeah. And being in the moment.
Yeah.
And being in the moment.
Seriously, yeah.
And believing in yourself in the moment and believing in creating something unique in the moment that only you can visualize and you can bring into reality from your imagination. It all comes into play.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy how fast the play develops, right? It's like you could see it within 3 seconds or less. Sometimes you get like a little picture of like pass, and you're like, oh, I could do that. Bing, 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 bing. And when you connect with the other players on the field,
Right.
and you all saw the same thing, and it's like, that's just, I don't know. I've
So-
never had that anywhere else. It's cool.
Who's your favorite player
My favorite player,
and why?
I mean, I don't know if you guys know him, but ever since I was growing up, my favorite player was Jorge Campos.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you guys know
The
who he
goalie?
is, the goalie.
Yeah, man, we know the Mexican goalie, bro. Epic, like Mexican goalie, legendary.
Right, yeah, that guy. He was
Honestly, I don't know who that is.
Oh,
I feel like I let everybody down.
Ay, ay, ay. No me digas.
Should I say it or should I don't know who it is. I'm thinking Ochoa.
He would do those backflip like.
So they had two back-to-back
saves.
legends then, because Ochoa was
No, he was way before him.
It was
But
way before. He
this
the
guy was
OG.
vibrant colors, designs.
See the one that
his-
like would scorpion it out of the goal?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
that
no.
was from
Higuaín.
Colombia.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that
But
was
this
him.
guy would wear he would wear his short sleeves were like up to here, but really baggy and
What?
really colorful.
He had the style,
Yeah.
man.
And then he would get the
We
ball.
should get
as a-
jerseys
Because
like
in the
that.
'70s too, it was like in the '70s.
yeah, he would get the ball and he would put it on the ground and take it all the way and score.
No way.
He had several goals that he just put it on the ground, dribbled the whole team, and went and scored.
Yeah, when we were talking about like tactics and stuff the other day, you said you really like to have the goalie step up and play field, almost like a futsal. I don't know if you guys know what futsal is, but the whole team gets involved, and in 11s, typically the goalie doesn't get involved. But you said you like to in 11s get the goalie into the game.
Right.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's probably
That's
That's
the position
cool.
I played.
Yeah.
I'm a keeper through and through, and I mean I played for several competitive clubs here in town, and I always wanted to be part of the play. I
Yeah,
mean,
for sure.
I'm not a typical keeper, and I'm not the fanciest diving and getting balls out,
Mhm.
but I was a smart keeper.
Mhm.
Like I anticipated things before it actually happened, and that's what I think made me the player that I was.
that's cool. Yeah, I'm like a speed crutch. I just outrun people. That's
Yeah.
how I get it done. But
I'm the same way. What you're talking about is if you discover something before someone else, it doesn't matter how fast you are,
Exactly.
because you've already discovered it and you've created that moment, and they're living in a past reality.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, it's that quick. You see, those little glimpses of almost like the future, right?
Right.
Yeah, so it's cool. That's cool. Flow state.
Right.
Yeah.
And so tell us about Vamos organization. What is the plan here? Where are we going with this? How can people get involved and help out?
Man, well, I mean, you guys could definitely reach out to me. I'm the president of the club,
Cool.
and if you guys have any questions, I mean, I'm the go-to. But our future revolves a lot of kids player development, which I'm really excited for the younger generation, especially 2017s, 2016 kids, because we have amazing kids in that age group, and I think in the future they're just gonna develop and turn into a headache for a lot of these clubs.
And I feel
the
like they're-
underdogs, baby. Let's go.
I also feel like they're good kids coming up that are seeing like the world falling apart, and they're like, man, it's kind of our responsibility
Right.
to be good people. You know, it's like a difference in age that you see the difference.
Right, exactly. Another thing we're doing is we're actually, and I mean, this isn't an easy thing to do, but we're taking on the 2013s, I mean, the U13s and the U14s MLS Next competition.
Okay.
So we're collaborating with another local club to kind of represent them and take our team out there and kind of compete.
Compete with the older kids.
With the U13s.
Okay.
We're gonna go out and compete and play against some of the top academies in
Wow.
the United States.
Wow, that's exciting, man.
MLS
Congratulations.
Next is just kind of like another traveling league, and it's good competition, man. And that's what I want for Vamos, is to expose them to things that they're not typically exposed to, and just compete.
That's something I wanted to talk about is how have you noticed the ecosystem? I like to say that word, but like the structure of New Mexico youth soccer. How has it changed from when you were in it to how it is now with like MLS Next, ECNL, the intensity of these kids to specialize in soccer at such a young age?
And more opportunity.
Yeah, and if you start late, you're way behind because they've been training since they're 5, and it's like, like just, I guess from a club director's perspective, like what have you noticed from like being in it like that, and what you experienced, and like how's that shifted?
It's shifted quite a bit, to be honest with you. I actually thought when I was growing up, it was really easy going, just go and pretty much have fun.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, my son's a 2017, and like the club he's in, it's really intense. He's playing hard, he's training hard, and he's at it at 8 years old.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's something that he has to be committed to, and playing. He goes out and competes with. He gets invited to go play with other clubs from other states,
That's
and
awesome.
it's just hard for them. I think
A little bit, right?
There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. So how do you
So to
think?
be honest with you, I don't know where, like, say his generation in the future when they get a little older, I don't know where they might be, or
Right.
how their mentality might be as far
Well,
as.
it's an interesting thing that's happening because with the rise of technology is also the rise of the need for organized sports for children to get them out of their little cages.
Yeah,
And soccer
yeah.
is so important these days for kids' development and organized sports. Just getting them off their TV screens is insane. And you see how that has affected over the years, like what you're doing.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Right,
It does affect it quite a bit, because I mean, some kids don't even, at least when I was young, we would stay outside. We would go out, we would get home from
Same,
school,
yeah.
we would go outside and play with their neighbors and play soccer, play hockey, play
Street soccer,
basketball,
yeah.
whatever it was. I mean, we would even, at least I did, I would cut wood and make little
goals, right?
Yeah,
and
I
make
did the
little
same
fish
thing,
nets
yeah.
and stuff, and just play.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's hard to get kids out of the house, because they're so focused on PlayStation, Xbox,
TikTok.
Instagram, TikTok, whatever
Yeah,
it is.
they have a different way of they just have a different culture,
Yeah, the connection's different.
and the way they communicate
Yeah.
is going to be different.
It's interesting.
Just
So
different way to express themselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have two things I wanted to ask you. One, I guess, how do you balance that like competitive edge and the recreation, like enjoying the love of the game? Wow. Hey, let me say that again. So, how do you balance success in the current intense atmosphere of MLS Next, right? And so my favorite player is Ronaldinho, because he was the best in the world with a smile on his face.
Who's that?
He was this goalie from the 60s, bro. He's
Yeah.
more big. No. No, he's, Ronaldinho. Oh my gosh. No, but it's like I feel like he's a symbol of like how to do it the most professional and to like love it You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people, I heard Gareth Bale got burnt out at Real Madrid, and we're doing it to like 8, 12, 10-year-olds. So it's like, how do we reintroduce the love? You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like that's something I like about Vamos. Those kids are just always screaming, having fun. It's like organized chaos. It's fun, and they just love the game. But I guess, what's your opinions on like that balance?
I just think, as far as us as coaches, I think we just need to inject that happiness, the game about it, and not be so competitive. I mean, they need to fall in love with the game, first and foremost. And then, I mean, the skills, the drills, all that stuff, I mean, it'll come. The development will come with time. They just need to love the game.
And I think, good sportsmanship is always a thing that we highlight, with the youth. And it's so important because, oh God, the world needs good sportsmanship more than ever now. It's not even sportsmanship, it's just being good to other people, right?
Yeah, we talked about that last time. Yeah,
we're kind of living in a world that it's kind of hectic, and the younger generation is just something different.
It is
not something anyone's used to.
No, well,
I guess we're living in a world that nobody's used to.
Yeah, we don't know the side effects of the phones and stuff yet, so we'll see what happens. But I think it's also our responsibility as like the leaders of this, like that we're at the age where we need to help them and protect them from things. So it's like, I don't know, something I think about a lot is like how to love the game and be successful, because I feel like confidence is huge.
Right.
If you lose a lot, it does mess with you. It's like you want to just play, but like it's a sport. Winning is part of it. Playing well is part of it. You know what I mean? But it's like doing it well should be part of it. Not just performing well, but like being good at the same, like being a good person.
Yeah, I think I think always
Sportsmanship.
improving is more important than always winning.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's good.
And
instilling values, I think.
And
that's
those values.
More than anything, is just at practice. These things are expected of you, and just the values of the game, and just know that it's a process. It's not, Rome wasn't built overnight.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it's little steady progress and being able to enjoy the game.
Absolutely. Like growing up in North Texas, my team didn't ever, like my high school team never made it to the playoffs until my senior year. And so I was used to losing all the time with that because it was a bad high school team. It was a bad coach. But like I actually had to teach myself that every time the ball is scored, it's a new game and it's 0-0, and I'm going to make it hell on the other team. It's not about the score at all. I'm not going to quit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've been there too. I played on a college club team that it was a tech-based school, New Mexico Tech, and we would have a lot of really, really focused students, but they couldn't really commit to the team to the degree you need to succeed, right? And they would just use it as an outlet. But so we'd play these teams that are intense, and we'd lose, and we would still try to make it like as big of a game, as good of a game as we
Every
could.
moment is important.
And we would upset like the champions every once in a while, and they'd be like, "How did we lose to them?" And it's like, I mean, we got you. I don't know. You know,
It's also
we
like-
got you that time. I don't know.
It also comes down to like, how did we beat them, but it still feels like we lost?
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? Those are the really interesting.
That's a
games.
Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, that's funny. He has a quote about that. But yeah, I like what you're doing at Vamos, dude. I've been working with Robert a lot, and you can see it in the kids. They just have a really happy energy about the game and everything. And I wanted to share the league idea. If you think that's ready for the public, yeah.
It's ready.
Yeah. So we're starting a youth league that is going to kind of revolutionize the game here for the younger kids. Where if you watch kids play baseball sometimes and they just stand there waiting till the play happens, right? And then they walk off the field, and you see kids playing basketball. There's the 3 kids that get the ball, and then the other 2 that just watch and don't do anything. And in soccer it happens too. You have 3 kids, 5 kids maybe, whatever size the team is. And then there's like your kid that's just hanging out, bored, and they never get to fall in love with the game, right? They never get to enjoy like scoring a goal. And so we're starting a new league. The details are subject to change, but the focus is going to be on the love of the game and making it as fun for kids as possible. Lots of goals, high-scoring games, noise, fun music, colorful jerseys, right? Like food trucks. We're gonna try to put on something really good for that younger age group that we were just talking about, and like give them a way to fall in love with the game and improve themselves at it, so they can enjoy the competitive atmosphere when they get older. But it's not just a job; it's something that they really, really believe in.
Just instilling that foundation of the love for the game.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, it's gonna be sick.
I think kids that are 3, 4, 5 years old, I mean, they need to fall in love with it. They don't know much about the game yet. But if we show them certain things, certain aspects of the game where, my personal experience, like right now, they usually play 4v4 at that age with small little goals. And now, I mean, us developing and putting 3, 4, 5 goals at a time and being able to score wherever you
Multiple
want.
soccer balls, maybe?
I mean, yeah, multiple soccer balls. It just, like, it gives every kid the opportunity to be a hero.
Activate.
To do something, to be a superhero more than anything.
Yeah.
And
Feel their moment, yeah.
and like nowadays, like you see the 4v4 games and there's one kid dribbling and the other 3 and the other 4 on their team, they're just chasing him. So, I mean,
that's the one thing that hasn't changed since we were kids. That's when there's that one kid that's dribbling and then there's a whole herd of kids just chasing him. That'll be forever, right?
And one of them
That's
just
gonna be
starts
forever.
walking off the field.
Or a little kid that's just sitting down in the middle of the field. I don't want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladybug, remember that movie? You don't remember that movie.
I was the kid. I was doing baseball. I literally was like looking the wrong way half the time. So I was that kid in some sports, but I like soccer because I like to just run around. So it hit me. But like, yeah, no, I think this league is going to be really, really cool. So you guys stay tuned for that. The announcement will be soon. Officially, cool name, official rule book, nice fields, refs, the whole shebang.
Very cool.
This guy's connected to a lot of community people. He's gonna bring out some food trucks.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna get some
I got some.
action. It's gonna be
Sushi
fun.
Dari, my guy at Sushi Dari, he's a Mexican dude that worked in a Japanese place for 15 years, so he knows how to do sushi. And then he opened up his own taco truck where he's doing sushi and tacos. It's the best. It's the best
Food
taco
truck
truck in
sushi,
town.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's sushi and tacos. Anyways, we'll have it over at the organization.
Heck
We'll
yeah.
invite you.
We'll invite you.
We'll
Come.
We'll go get some.
So where do people find you? Like on Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram, Vamos Soccer Academy NM. You could hit me there or direct in my phone number, our page as well. So
Your website?
website as well,
What is it?
VamosSoccerAcademy.com.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you guys are early. It's 6 months new.
Yeah, no, and there's definitely a lot of plans moving forward, and just try to build and try to create some ballers.
Yeah.
Have a good time doing it.
Sounds great. Well, I'm Ron. This is StoryQuest Studios. You can find me on Instagram at StoryQuest Studios.
Thanks for checking out the Birthday Ballers podcast, guys. Stay tuned for more. Vamos
All
Soccer.
right. Thank you. Vamos.
Thank you. Vamos. Let's go.
All right.